Very good day to everyone. Hope everyone is doing well in the pandemic called COVID-19. Today, my teammates and I are here to share little knowledge about plants. The title of our project is Magic Flowers. The objective of our project is to prove the transportation of water in plants. Before I continue to explain more, I would like to introduce myself and my teammates. My name is Vitesh and my teammates are Titina and Divesh. Well, now I would like to get into my presentation. First of all, we know that plants are living organisms like humans too. But how do the plants survive since they can't move like us? How do they find food? How do they find water? So many questions are running through our minds. Let me make it clear. Plants and humans are developed from a cell to tissue, organ, system and finally to be an organism. Next, my teammate Kitina will be sharing the chapter of our topics today. Thank you.
Thank you, Vitesh. Now, I'll talk about the main process that the plants will undergo, which is the photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis needs carbon dioxide and water with the presence of sunlight, which will be absorbed into the chlorophyll. The products of photosynthesis are oxygen and glucose. What is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is a green pigment in the chloroplast. Oxygen is used by all the living organisms on the earth, including the plants. The plants uses organism to undergo respiration process. Glucose is a food which is transported by the phloem tissue in plants. So, today I am here to focus more about the transportation of water and minerals in plants. Without further delay, I would like to share a brief video about the transportation of water in plants.
Transport of water and food in plants. Observe a leaf of a plant in your surrounding. You must have noticed that the leaf has veins. In a leaf, each vein is made up of xylem and phloem meant for transporting materials in plants. Xylem and phloem are found in vascular bundles. There are many vascular bundles in a plant body. Xylem vessels carry water and mineral salts from the root hairs to the leaves. Phloem vessels carry manufactured food in a soluble form from the leaves to the various parts of the plant body, including the roots. Now you can well understand why leaves are richly supplied with vascular bundles.
I hope this video helps everyone to understand more about the transportation in plants. I would like to invite my teammate Divesh to proceed with the main purpose of our project, which is the transportation of water in plants.
Thank you, Kitina. Well, for my part, I would like to talk about transportation of water in plants. First, let's look at the roots. The roots of the plant absorbs water from the soil through osmosis. Well, you will be asking, what's osmosis? Well, as you can see, osmosis is a process which molecules pass through a semi-permeable membrane from a less concentrated solution into a more concentrated one. Well, what happens after that? That's where xylem comes in. First, we have to understand what is xylem and what is the function of xylem. So, xylem is the tissue of vascular plant that transports water and mineral from the soil to the stems and leaves. Not only that, xylem plays an essential supporting role. You may ask me, how? As you can see, xylem has no end walls between cells. Well, this provides strength to tissues and organs to maintain plant architecture and resistance to bend. Well, moreover, the water transporting cells of mature xylem are dead, and therefore the transport of water is mostly a passive process with a very small active root pressure component. Well, you may be asking, what is our proof that xylem actually transports water? Well, as you can see, me and my team have already did a small experiment. Well, usually we tend to water the plants with ordinary water, which is colorless and tasteless. Instead of doing so, we added some food coloring into the water and placed the plant in it. Well, after a few days, we started seeing some results where the petals of the flower started changing color. Through this, we finally get to prove that the xylem actually transports water. Well, as you can see here, this is the proof and result of our experiment. This is the xylem that transported the colored water. Well, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our sharing today.
Hope our sharing today benefited all of you all.
Hashtag stay home,
Stay safe.